Yo, what's good? It's your bro Lo, and I'm bringing you guys another saucy traded video. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's good, y'all? Today I didn't take any trades. I'm not signed into my account, but no, I didn't take any. I didn't take any trades. The reason why I'm not signed into my account, you feel me? Today it was a no news Monday. I'm not saying no news Mondays don't run and you can't get good trades off of it, but for my process, right? I didn't want to trade today because it didn't seem like it was a high probable conditions, and plus the setup just was not happening. What I wanted to see was for ES and NQ. If you guys didn't watch my pre week outlook, you guys can go check that out. It's one of my previous videos. I could put it right in the video so you guys can just go click on it, look at the pre-week outlook, right? So we came down into this 4 hour fair value gap, okay, and then we ran out previous daily low. Now, the thing is, right? I'm bullish, right? And we created relative equal highs with Asia, and this was a draw that I really want to see price get to. It didn't have to get to it today. It could have, but I wanted to see it get to that, at least that, and also previous weekly high if it really is bullish this week, right? So price had ran out that low at, let's see what time that is, 5:15. But my trading time is around 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, right? Coming into 8 o'clock. And for indices, I like to look into the market at around 9:30, and right, and trade the 9:50 and 10 o'clock range, right? So looking at that, you can see that price left relative equal lows here. Even during the open, we had price run up first, and then we didn't sweep out any lows. I wanted to at least see this low swept right here. It could have left this low here, but at least this low swept, and SMT with NQ, which there was SMT here with this low sweeping out at 1050. But this didn't happen yet, but you had this low right here at 1050. I'm gonna tell you guys why I avoided taking this trade right here on NQ, so you can look at it right here. So this looks good after the fact, right after it happened, but I didn't want to take this trade here because my rules are it had to run this low here, right? This low here. It left relative equal lows. It left a relative equal lows, but even if it didn't run that low, yeah, it could have kept going higher. But when I'm doing intermarket analysis, you have relative equal lows left with ES as well. So it just looked dookie cheeks. And then when you look at YM, right? YM looks like it could run lower. It could run lower, and it's really not holding the arrays that I'm looking for. And I'm thinking that it could possibly get down in here. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's holding 50% of this 4 hour order block, and that was like a key array I didn't want to see close through, but it closed through it, right? So, and then no news Monday, right? And then you got Powell and all of that later during the week, and you got high impact news Tuesday, and when you got high impact news, well, medium impact news tomorrow, which it could be a run there, but you got high impact news Wednesday, you got high impact news Thursday, you got high impact news Friday, right? So with all that being said, the conditions weren't that ideal for me. Plus, I'm crawling out a drawdown. Why would I take the risk here? It's not really worth it to me because things didn't set up right. Right? So my process, my rules, it kept me out of this horrible dookie cheek ass price action. And yeah, that's the reason why I didn't take the trade. Looking at dollar as well. Dollar is continuing higher. It's not going lower like I wanted to see it go, but it is running up higher first, which is okay. It can do that, right? Maybe come into that up close candle in this inefficiency some more, and give more bearish dollar. And EU looks very, you know what I'm saying, conflicted. GU is still bullish too. It looks bullish, but at right now it's just not ready. It's not ready to run. So it's coming down first, coming below the weekly open. The weekly open. I didn't mark out the weekly open. I think I forgot to mark out the weekly open. But oh yeah, new week opening gap. That's why I didn't mark out the weekly open. But you can see that new week opening gap there is running below there, right? EU is running below that new week opening gap too, right? So everything is set up for tomorrow for bullishness. Uh, but at the same time, if we start getting displacements through this fair value gap, I'm sitting on my hands, or I might have to reevaluate where price is most likely going to be drawn, which it could be drawn to these lows, right? And then NQ could be drawn to this low too. It already looks like it could get to there, but I'm looking at the daily down close candle, that 50%, right? Even if it closes through all of this, it could definitely likely go lower, but at the same time, it could chop around and not be bullish at all. So, you know what I mean? So I'm just chilling. I'm waiting for my high probability setup. I'm crawling out a drawdown. You know what I mean? That's what will get me to that payout. Just that discipline and that consistency of just following my rules, following my process, and not letting the emotions factor in my decision making. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's go ahead and do a little reaction video just to end off this video. Alright, y'all, so we watching Fighting to Save My 300K Funding Account weekly vlog by Del Tehu. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I really like the style of his videos, you feel me, type shit. If you're new to my channel, I do all my reactions with y'all. I don't do this shit I don't just fake this shit, you feel me? So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. I'm on my black TJR shit, you know, I'm feeling it type shit. Hold on, let me turn this up. Alright, there we go. Let's do it.
I set the goal of getting 100K by the end of the year. It's already halfway through August and I'm only at 25K. For the past 2 months, my 300K funded account has been in drawdown and I've been fighting hard to get out of it.
Like, look at the style of his videos.
It was a break-even week, leaving my account still down 4K. But from the lessons learned from the previous 6 weeks, with the dumb mistakes that I made, hitting my max loss on the first day of the week, will I finally be able to get out of drawdown this week?
Hey, let's see if he can get out of drawdown. Oh, let me make sure my audio good, bruh. Alright, it's straight. Alright.
Welcome to weekly vlog number 7. Right now I'm about to be headed out to go for my first skating session. So like I said in the
Bro, what the... Nah, ain't no way he just hit me with that, bro.
previous weekly vlog, I'm not going to be trading until at least Tuesday night because like I said in the number 7. Right now I'm about to be headed out to go for my first skating session. So like I said in the previous weekly vlog, I'm not going to be trading until at least Tuesday night because CPI is tomorrow, which means I have not done my weekly analysis and I'll do it for you guys later. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the ring.
I love the style of his videos.
We just reached the rink and it's so early that the rink is not even open yet. Look, the lights aren't even on inside. But anyways, we're gonna warm up. The session opens at 9. It's about 8:40 now. Well, that wasn't really the best session. I think it's a bit too early in the morning for me to be skating. But anyways, I just finished lunch. I'm gonna get a bubble tea and then I'm gonna head back to study.
I ain't gonna lie, they'll be like, no, this is a pussy ass sport. This is for girls type shit. But hey, man almost just like broke his goddamn spinal cord.
I'll see you guys later. I managed to study for like
an hour, sport.
But I'm really so tired and the rainy weather is really not helping me. So I'm going to be heading home to take a nap before continuing to study later. I'm really getting more and more burnt out every single week. Can't wait for this 12 weeks to finally be over so I can take like a week of rest or something. I finished the previous book and I just got this. It's called Ego is the Enemy. I have no idea what it's about, but it looked good, so I got it. Anyways, I'm going to be stretching as well and then probably take a short nap. Honestly, I really did not plan today out because BPWICT today is going to be a work day, but National Day was last week. So it was kind of an unexpected holiday. But yeah, I'm just going to stretch and chill out for a bit.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Base 44, the same app, bro.
I definitely overslept. I was only meant to sleep for like 30 minutes and I ended up sleeping for 2 hours. And then the past 50...
How does that not hurt your nuts, bro? Like, that hurt my fucking nuts, bro.
Hours. And then the past 15 minutes I've just been lying on my bed doom scrolling. I don't know why I'm feeling so lethargic today, but it's time to get up. I need to go wash up and try to wake myself up because there's still work to be done. Yeah, and I'll see you guys
we still
when I'm
gotta trade,
So
bro,
because today I'm so lethargic, I think the best thing to do right now is for me to clean my room. I do think I need a mental reset. And if you guys have never tried resetting the space that you guys work in, it actually kind of helps with your productivity and helps you to focus better during your work sessions. I mean, I have like jackets lying around and stuff and everything is so disorganized. So let's get to cleaning.
Alright, bro, let's get to the action, bro.
Funded work. And just now, a Funded Next partner reached out to me for a potential deal with Funded Next. So it's actually the first affiliate deal that I'm even considering to accept. I actually got approached multiple times by other prop firms and other brokers, but I rejected all of them because I felt like they weren't very trustworthy. Or at least I haven't personally used them, so I did not want to promote something that I didn't believe in. But I mean, I'm funded 300K with Funded Next, and I think that it's definitely something that I'm willing to explore. I might
fuck with Funded Next.
Got me 3 free accounts to give away as well. Anyways, now I'm gonna grab dinner and I'll see you guys later. So I was eating my dinner halfway and then Kel showed up. For context, she's been eating for the past
1 hour.
no, okay, not that long, like 30 minutes or so. I went to get my bubble tea, I bought a bottle of water, I went to use the toilet, I finished my dinner, and she's still not done
bro,
yet.
Going on days, bro, it's like a Discordian versus like somebody who's like living their life. Like I be sitting at my desk focused on like straight chart, bro. This man like just going outside, living his life, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn.
Yeah, but anyways, you're gonna go skate after this, so I'll see you guys on the ice.
Because mentally, that'll help you more. I mean, I do hoop, so he is doing that, but like, this ain't even about trading right now. It's just straight his life. CPI there, all right.
I'm going to be looking for potential entries, but yeah, I'm just going to look out.
Oh, my fault.
Means that CPI is out. The way home, I'm going to be looking for potential entries, but yeah, I'm just going to look out, and if there is a setup, I will take it. Yeah, and I was so excited to look at the charts that I forgot to take my skates. So
he ain't even looking at CPI happening. He do not give a fuck. He gonna come back after CPI. Hey, bro,
I'm heading back to the ring to get my skates. Thank God, I almost got on the train and then I walked right out. Thank you. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot to bring my skates. Bye-bye. So I took that as a sign to eat supper and have a trade analysis while I'm at it.
Oh
so
yeah, let's see the
now,
food. You know, my big bag at. Let me see the food first, not the chart.
Euro USD follows my weekly analysis. It did sweep this liquidity and I expect price to push up higher. I'll monitor for a while more before possibly entering. I just lost 1.5K. Okay. It's what I would have said if it was me 3 months ago. So I really wanted to take a
He got my dumb ass
position on gold just now, but it never gave me the confirmations. If it was me 3 months ago, I would have definitely took it. So let me show you what I saw. For gold, my bias was bullish this week, but I would expect a sweep first. Just now, after CPI was released, it gave me this sweep, and when price was here, it looked really bullish, and I
see, he's smart. Like
wanted to take a buy.
He was bullish, but CPI went up first. It's good that he waited because he would have got stopped out.
But it never gave me the crossover to indicate a shift of momentum, so I stayed out of the trade, and thank God, because if not, I'll be stopped out right now. Anyways, like I promised, the weekly analysis for this week. I already sent it to the Telegram group. If you guys want to check it out, it's in the description down below. But let's start with the DXY. So basically, last week what happened was that price went up, swept this liquidity before pushing down. On Monday, yesterday, price then swept this area of buy-side liquidity before pushing down again, and this week I will expect expansion down below. So the DXY is very important because it gives me the general direction for the rest of the pairs, which is
I fuck with bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with bruh already, cause he brought out dollar. You know, your friendly neighborhood dollar, you know what I'm
also
saying?
the trade that I just entered. On the way back home, I entered a buy on GBP USD. Initially, I entered a buy on Euro USD, and I'll explain why I closed out in a bit. So even all these small details, I'll explain inside my weekly analysis in the Telegram group. The reason why I exited Euro USD to enter GBP USD, even though the bias was the same as this. So if you look at a chart of Euro GBP, price just broke below the 200 MA, and that means that
in the market analysis, man, hey,
it's shifting bearish. So because Euro GBP is shifting bearish, I will expect GBP USD to be more bullish than Euro USD, and because of that, I entered the buy on GBP USD instead. So
the only thing is, I don't need to look at Euro GBP no more. I could just tell which one is gonna be the strongest, which one's gonna be the weakest, low key. But Euro GBP might, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty good.
Price gave me the momentum shift, retested the 9 MA. On the 1 hour, everything is looking very bullish. Rejected off this support, and I will expect continuation to the upside. So if I do see other potential entries on other pairs, I'll explain it.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I will
I ain't gonna lie.
expect continuation.
This entry would have been better. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, hey, his process. I mean his rules. Oh, I muted it.
I'll explain it to you guys, but I'm gonna let the trade run overnight, and I'm gonna cool down a bit before I hit the bid. And I think my Mac agrees with me because all of a sudden it started to update, so I can't even do anything even if I wanted to. So in the past on the XEO USD trade, I would have taken the buy just now because of FOMO and would have taken the loss already. So I'm really happy with the progress. I only entered the trade when I saw the confirmations, and even small things like this is gonna go a long way in the future. Just improve a little bit every single day, and eventually everything compounds and you become profitable. I'm not super profitable yet. I'm basically a break-even trader right now, but that's the mindset I think I need to have in order to become that profitable trader that I want to be. Anyways,
filter out the trades and filter out the negative emotions.
Going to go and cool down now, do a bit of stretching and hit the bed. I'll update you guys on the trade tomorrow. So yeah, good night. We are up about 2.5k right
Yes,
now.
sir.
The position ran very, very nicely this afternoon, and we are going to be holding the position for a while longer. Unfortunately, my trading cycle ends tomorrow,
Alright,
which means that I had to close out the position by tonight. An amazing trade to start the week. I am going to be going for my 9k run now. I'll continue to monitor the position for exit conditions, but in the meantime, let's warm up and let's get on this run.
Yeah, bro, doing it right. Taking runs and shit too. This is what happens when you're a swing trader. Now you can still do this when you day trade, but hey, you in a trade, why you going on why he going on a run type shit.
We're about 3 km in and holy shit, today is mad pace so far. Like 440 pace, hope I can keep this up. Holy shit, I think that was a record. I don't think I've ever ran that fast before. That was really good run. I don't know, maybe it's the figure skating. I'm training my legs and whatever, that's why I can push harder. It's even better than last week. You guys know what a good run means. It means that we are eating good tonight because every time I do something well, I've got to reward myself. But yeah, I'll see you guys at dinner. So like I said, usually when I accomplish something, I try to treat myself by the good food or something new so I can kind of reinforce to my brain, continue to push my limits. And I think this kind of positive reinforcement actually helps in the long term, both psychologically and unconsciously. That was awkward. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up my food and I'll see you guys back at home. Alright, I'm about to start my deep work session, but just an update on the trade. The trade right now is having a strong retracement. I do expect it to retrace right down to this 9MA, which is perfectly fine, and I'm gonna hop right into my deep work session now.
See, the thing is, when you crawling out a drawdown, alright, hopefully this trade work out, but when you're crawling out a drawdown, is you hit like a 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5, bruh. Take something off, bruh. Pay yourself. Especially when you're in drawdown. You crawling out a drawdown.
Trade update, we are up about 2.8k right now, but like I said just now, it would reject off the 9MA before pushing up higher, and that's exactly what it did. I actually didn't really have a very productive
Moving average. I'm about to start using moving averages.
this study session. So in the end, I ended up reading my book most of the time, but an amazing trade today, and I'm gonna cool down and head to bed now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys. So we closed out the position at 2.5k in profit last night, and I'm not going to be entering any positions and PPI is released tonight. Count is now just 1.5k away from being break even, but we must learn from the mistakes.
He's trading Forex.
Time and not think about the
He's fucking trading Euro GBP. I mean, he's looking at Euro GBP and shit.
It's too much because remember what happened last time? I was 1k away and then I let it get to my head, and the next Monday I lost 3k immediately. So I have a bit of time before my skipping session starts. It starts at 11:20, now it's 9:20, so we can put in about 1.5 hours of work. Also, I'm not sure whether you guys have realized yet, but this is the 7 weekly vlog, and out of the 7 vlogs, only one of the vlogs had a bit of success in it. That was the week that I passed my 400k FPMO, and the rest of the weeks were just stagnant, trying to get out of drawdowns, slow and consistent weeks. And that's really the reality of chasing a dream, you know, because most of the time you're not going to be achieving anything. It's just putting in the work over again, rinse and repeat, and it's really boring, honestly. Anyways, I'm going to be hopping right into my deep work session, and I'll see you guys after. Just finished the deep work session, and now I'm about to go to skate. It's about 11 o'clock right now, and I'm going to be starting to warm up for my session. Overall, it was a pretty productive study session. I went to look at the charts for a bit, and there does seem to have some opportunities that may come out later tonight. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the ice. Like I said in my previous vlog, I've been skating more recently because I'm trying to work to get my triples. So if you guys want to see the progress, everything is posted on my...
I'm gonna skip it. If it ain't about that, so if he ain't hooping, bro, I'm skipping through. I'm
just had my lunch. So I managed to find this random... Just got home, I changed, and now I'm running for the bus because my training starts at 5 and it's 4:10, and if I don't catch this bus, I'm gonna be late. Thank God I caught the bus. I'm here before the bus reach, I think. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Finished training, and I'm gonna be grabbing my dinner now. PPI comes out in like 30 minutes, so I'll be looking for setups after. However, price did not react the way that I wanted to see, so I may have to do a reanalysis, and maybe I'll only get entries tomorrow morning. PPI release was very strong, and what that means is that it's very bullish for the US dollar, which which obviously is being reflected by the markets right now as the US dollar is pumping. The strength of the US dollar means that it kind of invalidates my bias for this week at least. So I do not think that I'll be entering any positions tonight. It's about 10:05 right now, and I'm just going to be doing some light editing for this
That's some discipline right there.
week's vlog, and then I'm going to head to bed after. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow morning. So I'm about to head out for my skating session, and on the way there I'll be taking a look at the charts. Right now there doesn't seem to be many opportunities, but yeah, I'll update you guys once I'm there. I have an iced vanilla latte and
Iced vanilla latte.
so I just got my morning coffee and my breakfast. PBI came out stronger than expected last night, a lot higher than the consensus, and what that means is that it's bullish for the US dollar. The DXY retraced against my weekly analysis. I was hoping that price would push down lower, but it retraced last night to up here. My long-term bias for the dollar still stands. I still think it's bearish, but it could temporarily retrace, and because of that, I think I may have to stay out of the markets for today. Anyways, I'll continue to monitor. I am going to have my breakfast and I'm going to do some video editing. So yeah, play the montage.
W Mill, that shit look good.
Well, video editing really is time consuming. But then when I see some of you guys telling me that after seeing my videos, you guys are starting to make your own schedules, you guys are starting to be more disciplined, knowing that I can make a difference, now that makes it all worth it. And it's starting to show, because past 2 weeks, I've just made $85 from posting videos. The number of subscribers finally surpassed the number of followers I have on TikTok. And honestly, I enjoy
That's an evaluation fee.
posting YouTube
About 2 of them almost.
videos far more than I enjoy TikTok videos, because I feel like I can go more in depth, whereas TikTok is more surface level and the videos are so short. And yeah, I really appreciate all of your support. Anyways, it's about 10:50 right now and I'm going to be warming up for my skating session. Just finished my session. I'm having my lunch right now. I really right now and I'm going to be warming up for my skating session. Just finished my session. I'm having my lunch.
Oh. Is this man in China or something? Like, where he at? You know what I mean? Like, that shit. Oh.
Right now. I really don't see any opportunities in the markets today. I think for the next trade, I'm going to be very, very careful, because remember the last time when I was down 1K, I got complacent and I just took 2 trades. I hit my max loss in 1 day. So I'm going to be very, very careful, because I'm just half a trade away from getting out a drawdown. That's and smart. I really want to get out. Anyways, I'm going to grab my lunch and then I'll be studying over here after.
Yeah, we do that, like when we really want to get it, when we get close to a payer or we get close to getting out a drawdown. Sometimes we make dumbass decisions because we really want that instead of focusing on the process.
Today's Saturday and Sundays right now are literally all video editing. And it's now going to be heading over to my dental appointment. I'm not sure whether I'll have the time to add in more special effects this week, because although it seems simple, it actually takes quite a lot of time to edit those in. I'm at my future school right now because I'm meeting some friends later. I actually ended the dental appointment like 1.5 hours ago, but okay, I've been sitting here because there's a charger over here and I'm literally editing the videos like this. Anyways, I'm going to try to find some time to explore around the school so that I know what to expect in the future. And I'll try to show you guys some parts if I can. I've been editing for like 1.5 hours and my neck is so strained because I had to put the laptop on my lap because the charger was over here and it wasn't long enough. But anyways, I'm going to be walking around to explore the school now. It looks so freaking cool. I believe that I'm going to be
Bro, when I react to his videos next time, I need to put myself like right over here, bruh. Because he like to be on this side.
studying here one day. Well, not in this building at least, but let me try to show you guys around. After making 2 back-to-back 5-figure.
Alright, here we go.
I have been in a payout drought for the past 2 months after making 2 back-to-back 5-figure months. At my worst, I was down 9K on the account, just 3% away from blowing the funded. Then 2 weeks ago, I was just 1K from getting the account back to base. But then I got complacent and lost 3K in a single day. I then had a break-even week after 2 trades that were in profit reversed on me. But this week, there's finally hope again. I took 1 trade and 1 win, making 2.6K. And that brings the account just 1.5K from getting back to break-even. That's less than half a win away. The FTMO phase 2 is now at break-even as well. The 5%ers phase 2 is just 3% away from passing the accounts. And I have to learn my mistakes from the previous time and take the next few trades very carefully. Because any more stupid mistakes, then I can kiss my 100K goal goodbye. Because right now, my net worth is only at 26.5K. And that means I need to make over 70K just to hit my goal. And the only way for me to do that is to start getting payouts again and pass my other 2 challenges. But like I said, I need to detach from the results and focus on the process. Anyways, this week I feel that I started off slow on Monday. I did my room cleanup, tried to increase my productivity, which I think helped for the rest of the week. I've been staying pretty disciplined, doing the things that I need to do. It's starting to become more of a norm. And yeah, I feel progress even in my running. The first 5 weeks of running, I felt no progress. Last week I felt a bit, and this week suddenly I could run so fast. And that's the thing about progress. It's literally linear at first, or even negative when you do trading, and then all of a sudden it just shoots up. So the important thing is to stay consistent. And some of you have asked me why I set such a high goal for myself and give myself a time
You gotta have a big target, but at the same time, you gotta be disciplined following it.
limit. And me myself, I do know that it is possible that I fail this goal, but the thing is that I set it so high because even if I fail, I will still be better off than if I set a lower goal for myself. Everything is starting to pick up momentum. My Fundinix offer, my YouTube, my trading, my coding. It took me 6 weeks to see any significant progress, and I'm glad that it's finally coming all together. I hope that you guys enjoyed this week's
Yes,
weekly
sir.
vlog.
Hey, I fuck with the videos, man. I gotta give it a like, man. W video. If you guys want to check them out yourselves, there you go. You feel me? Del to you. You know what I mean? Type shit. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, sub to the motherfucking channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. I'm out.